Welcome back in, everyone. Addiction is something many people struggle with, and overcoming addiction is very hard. Joining me now is Becky Rassi, the director of the Rose Recovery Home, and this is in Elkhart County, right?
It's the Rose Garden Recovery Home, and we're in the south side of the county, yes, of Elkhart County.
So you said this has been going on for about 20 years. Tell me how this all got started. Tell me the mission behind what you guys do.
Well, actually, I can't tell you when we first started as a recovery home. In 2004, the people that were running it at the time called a local church in Syracuse and said, we can't do this alone. So we partnered with the Rose Home in Fort Wayne and began working with them. And then in 2018, they were the Rose Home. And then in 2018, we bought our transitional graduate house, and we got a little big for the Rose Home, so they asked us to go ahead and get our own 501c3, and we became the Rose Garden Recovery Community.
So you have a home that can house up to 10 women at a time, is that right?
Yes. Our main treatment center, it's just a home, and we have family dining, and it holds up to 10 women, and it's 90 to 100% of our women are mothers. And so they have family meals, we have life skills. Our women, after the first couple weeks of transition in classes, they start working because we want them to be able to become financially supportive of themselves and responsible. And we're working on reunifying within their families, and they have counseling. That's our goal, is to bring them healing, support, and have them become whole again.
That's fantastic. So when you're battling addiction, whether that's drugs, alcohol, to reach that point where you just can't do it alone, that happens, right?
It has to happen. The people that fail are those that are just plowing through and doing it in their own strength. The women that graduate our program and stay sober are the ones who get a supportive community, who plug into 12-step groups, and who plug into churches. We're a faith-based Christian organization, and even in secular world, when you're talking about recovery, a higher power is a key part in people who have success. And so finding that supportive group where you can be lifted up and encouraged and pointed towards health is primary.
Okay, so if someone's watching this who they may know someone, they may know a friend that might be a good candidate, what's the first place to start to get that help?
Well, our website has our applications. We have all women have to turn in an application, but then we have an interview process to make sure that they are ready. A lot of people just want a bed, or they just want out of jail. And so we have a whole process, an interview process, where we dialogue and find out what their motivator is. And because we only have 10 beds, they're precious. And so we want people who are ready to do the work.
Do you stay pretty full year-round?
We have seasons. It's, because of the nature of our clientele, not everybody always stays for the full time that they're there. And when a bed empties, and it takes a little bit to fill that up. And so it just depends. Actually, during COVID, we had beds empty like crazy, and then to try to get all the women at one time is stressful in the house. And so we try to stagger women so that we only have 1 or 2 missing at a time.
Of course, we have to talk about the funding piece. You are not getting money from the federal government, from the state. You rely on community donations, right?
Yes, our residents do pay, they pay for their program fees. That's $150 a week. But beyond that, I have 7 staff members that run our 2 homes, and we have gas and food and those type of things on top of it. And so we do very much depend on local churches, local community members, foundations, in order to support this good work.
Okay, that's fantastic. And I mean, can you just tell me a little bit about the relationships really quick? Because people become pretty close there, right?
Oh, well, we have community in our name because it's vital and it's important, and we want everybody who comes into the house to feel safe and to feel loved and to feel heard. And some of the women that have come to us have never had that safe space before. And so each week, the women present about what they're learning, and we come together and we speak into them. We encourage them. We say, look at the growth that we've seen. This is where I see you going. This is my hope for you. And that support is what helps them succeed.
It's fantastic. It sounds like such a supportive space. Amazing work that you guys are doing there. Becky, thank you for being here. We are going to have all of this information for you. If you want to learn more about the Rose Garden Recovery Center community, that is going to be on WNDU.com. And like like Becky said, people can fill out an application if they want to get some help. Becky, thank you for being here, and we will be right back.